very good evening and welcome to Turin in northern Italy. We're at the foot of the Alps here on 11 Sports tonight, under the lights, as we get to see the only side who has started the Serie A season perfectly, Juventus, take on the new giant killers of Italy's top flight, Bologna. They had Zinone on Sunday. Between the posts, Mattia Perin becomes the starting goalkeeper for the evening. Baselli, Bonucci and Benatia at the back three as a change of formation as well for Massimiliano Allegri. Cancelo and Matuidi, the other two to join. Bologna make 4 changes, and by Paz, Dykes, the experienced Mattia Destro come into a starting 11, but it's at least the same formation and the same idea for Filippo Inzaghi. It's the one that picked up that impressive victory on the weekend.
And it was very, very strong.
It is the away side that get us underway, the Rosso Blue in their red and blue shirt. Loads of room for the Portuguese winger. He's going to have a go as well. Straight down the throat of...
Ball around really well.
It's a good ball over the top too as Matuidi goes down. There's a strong shout around the Allianz Stadium.
And Calabrese it was. You see the ball played in behind. It was borderline whether Matuidi was off.
Back, it was in towards Benatia's head. Couldn't get onto it. Cancelo keeps it alive. They've stayed forward. It's a safe collection in the end for the keeper, Skorupski. He's going to have a busy night, you feel, after just 5.5 minutes.
Calabrese's had a good start to the game. This is the early mix-up that we didn't get shown in real time. And the goalkeeper got very, very lucky.
Giovanni gives it wide, looking for the return pass. He was in acres of space in the box as well. Towards Destro. Almost fell for him as well. Not a poor clearance by Perin, and back in.
But not making too many saves.
Back of Dybala, Matuidi. Dybala with the follow-up, and it's in. Too simple, but an important goal for a man who has struggled in the start to his season. But it's a great opening 11 minutes for Juventus. And the little Argentinian makes his mark early on.
Well, I felt as though it was coming. The way Juve have started, it's been quite impressive. Long ball from back.
Dybala looking for Ronaldo. Matuidi on the follow-up. Off the underside of the crossbar and in. Juventus are running riot early on.
Just far too easy for Juve to pick passes in midfield. And keeping the ball well. Matuidi has been really high up that pitch on the left-hand side. He's got himself in the box an awful lot. He had one shot that was saved. This is Bentancur's tackle, really good tackle. He wins the ball back deep in you.
Through that first group game as Dybala gets it from Pjanic, trying to feed it back to Ronaldo. Matuidi sat up to be hit with space.
Well, applause from Ronaldo for the attempted pass from Dybala. He tried a cheeky little nutmeg, and they are super confident. He just finds Matuidi, he takes it on.
Well, there's the Madrid derby coming up too in La Liga. Effort from range is always sailing over the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, worth taking on though from Bentancur. Was from distance. Must have been all of 30 yards, but you're winning 2-0, playing well. Why not take it on?
Cancelo. Lovely turn to create space. Once again, space in the middle of the park. This time, Ronaldo have a go, but able to be flicked on to Cuadrado. Ronaldo, space in front. Lovely touch to get around one man. Great hit as well. Might still fall for Bentancur. Good save from Skorupski.
Still sharp, Ronaldo. He knew where the space was.
Keeper K. Still able to keep possession and work it wide to the captain. Gemayli puts it into the danger zone.
Must be getting on close to 30 passes here.
It's a lovely flick. Cancelo back in behind the game against Sassuolo. This one that's just been left on Vladislav Krejcida. Staying down. It's a booking as well.
Yeah, I thought it was a routine foul from Pjanic. I didn't think that warranted a yellow card on the referee.
Got Destro in support. Nobody else really arriving though. Now he's got to pull back if he wants to use it. Cancelo's doing a good job of that too. Able to go over all of Cuadrado behind him. Matuidi making his way into the box. Dybala to take this time. It's flicked off the head of Bonucci. Going for a goal kick.
He is building a very, very good squad. Into better derby. Dybala might have just came off
by Juventus. Destro trying to be comfortable opening 45 minutes then for Allegri's men.
I think the possession stats are heavily against them, 75%. The startling thing out of all the stats at half-time was the number of passes. Bologna 80 passes to 330 from Juve. So it shows that the home side are completely dominant in this game. And I would have thought Juve are looking, and Max Allegri would have said at half-time, don't.
We get the second half underway here in Turin. Lovely work by Cuadrado, combining with two on the 1-2. Pjanic now back to Cuadrado. It's it back from Mbaye. He's got a lot of room to deliver a ball in. Almost tough for Craich.
No, since the second half started, Cancelo's been quite switched off with hands. Not the game that I'm watching tonight.
Flicked on by Bentancur. The weekend, Federico Santander not retained his place. Cancelo steps away from one challenge and pulls the trigger, and it's a really good tip on it by Skorupski. Just to steer it away from goal. It was sailing for that far corner.
Lovely hit that from Cancelo. Unusual technique actually, because normally when you're in this area you're aiming for the far post. You're trying to whip it in towards that top corner, but he strikes it really clean.
Tweedy.
I think every time he gets it, Emre Can will be looking for Ronaldo.
We all know that look. What's coming? Ronaldo fires it straight into the wall. Doesn't favour the left boot of Krejci. Will be he who has a go. So a relatively comfortable save for Perrin.
Just didn't quite get the power. Accuracy was good, just a little bit more needed. Just allowed Perrin to come across, use his footwork.
Quonquo on the march. There's a little shove there from Benatia to try and carve their way through. Bernardeschi once again. Pick out that far post. Luck as it falls back to Cancelo, and now Dybala feeds it in. Is Ronaldo onside? He's missed the far post. Bernardeschi is saying, why did that not come across to me instead?
It's almost like the get out of jail there is it offside? And it is. I think the linesman spots it. It does. The flag goes up very, very late. The only surprise is Ronaldo hasn't seen Bernardeschi at the far post with the tap in.
Certainly not like him to be selfish in front. Lovely back heel to Ronaldo. Icing on the cake this could be if he can lay it off. Great save to deny Emre Can. Rome on the left flank for the substitute. Ronaldo going to go for goal himself. Dybala with the first.